welcome to Hatters Gymnasium for high school boys basketball action as the Upper Dublin Cardinals take on the Hatboro-Horsham Hatters. Up here with me is Jill Miller. I'm Alex Donaldson, and I thank you for watching this game. Now, Jill, last season, it's not a secret that the Hatters didn't have a great one, only having one win all season. So they brought in a new coach to try to shake things up here at HH.
Yes, they did. So, the new Hatters coach for this year is Rick Fidel, who is a class of 1978 graduate of Hatboro-Horsham and was a 3-year starter during his high school career here. Coach Fidel last coached at New Hope Solebury, where his teams won 3 district championships, and he hopes to bring that winning attitude to Hatboro-Horsham.
And that winning attitude is exactly what the Hatters need as we look at our teams at a glance. For Upper Dublin, they are led by Drew Stover, leading them to a 5-1 record overall. Drew's put up 28.5 points per game. And another notable feature about him is that he was a first-team All-Star last season. On the other side of the court, the Hatters only having a 1-1 record as 4 of their games have been postponed due to COVID. Their points per game, 13.5 for Eric Butler. He also puts up 6 rebounds per game, an average of 5.5 assists per game, and 4 steals per game. So really, Eric Butler on all sides of the ball, a great key piece for the Hatters.
All right, now let's take a look at our Hatboro-Horsham starters for tonight. So starting off on guard, we've got Eric Butler, Kyle Dittis, and Noah Schlosser. And starting out on forward, we've got Sam Smith and Zahir Cheese.
On the other side of the court for Upper Dublin, Colin O'Sullivan, DJ Cerisier, and Noah Lee on guard. O'Sullivan and Cerisier, 2 former Hatters actually, as Timothy Boutillier and the highlight Drew Stover, the 2 for forward for Upper Dublin.
Upper Dublin is coached this year by Chris Monahan, who is in his 12th season coaching high school basketball and his 4th season as Upper Dublin's head coach.
So coming up, will Upper Dublin continue their great season or the Hatters get above 500? Next, Upper Dublin takes on Hatboro-Horsham.
The award-winning Hatboro-Horsham television network provides a variety of programming serving the HH community, from news about our school district to our award-winning sports coverage, to special events throughout the whole district. HHTV informs, educates, and entertains our community. We can be viewed on cable, YouTube, and Facebook. Come check us out. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, hh-tv.com. HHTV, your source of school district news, information, and entertainment.
Ooh, it's the crush of your dreams. Answer him.
Yeah, but I'm a little busy right now.
Ooh, a double text. Guess you have to answer him now.
Yeah, okay, maybe just one quick answer. Oh my!
Nothing is worth risking your life, not even Johnny.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS Guest Teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time.
And we're live at Hatboro-Horsham Gymnasium as the Upper Dublin Cardinals look to make their record 6-1 on the season, where the Hatters trying to make it 2-1 and try to get out of this 500 situation that they found themselves in. So obviously, again, as highlighted in the open, the Hatters looking to improve on the record last season have already done so in their first 2 games, and that's certainly in part due to their new coach in charge for the Hatters.
Yeah, Rick Fidel, this is his first year coaching Hatboro-Horsham, but he was at New Hope Solbury before and took them to 3 district championships. So we're hoping that he's going to be just what HH needs to get some more success with boys basketball this season.
Absolutely, as he does have an impressive record as we look to start this off. Shire Ches, Drew Stover. Stover able to tip it, and Butler controls as we start off the 3rd game for the Hatters. 7th already for Upper Dublin, as cutting in and taking the shot was Noah Schlosser, as he fouls him on the play. And Upper Dublin on their first opportunity of the game to get points up on the board. Coming up with it, Colin O'Sullivan, former Hatter, cutting in. Stays on the right side. It's across. Back to Lee. Down low, moving with it was Boutier. And now O'Sullivan at the point. Cerisier with movement. Now Lee has it at the point. Upper Dublin controlling possession as the Hatters taking a bit of a passive take on defense. Not letting them inside the ring as O'Sullivan across the Cerisier, wide open, and he can't sink it. Now Boutier back out to O'Sullivan. Now to Lee on the right side. Back inside, and the massive Drew Stover puts up the first 2 points for the Cardinals. And the scoring's underway.
Eric Butler taking it back down to the Hatters side.
Absolutely an impressive player for the Hatters, certainly a bright spot. They're looking to get to the ball to him as he takes it on the far side. Back to Schlosser. Now Smith. Pivots and Dittus. Now to Ches on the right side. Back to Butler, wearing the number 1. And he takes a 3-point shot. Bounces around and taken back in. Jill, your assessment on the opening play of this first quarter?
Yeah, it seems like the teams are fairly well matched for now, but we're going to see throughout the game where the strengths really are and who the strong players really are as more time progresses.
Absolutely, but the Hatters playing really short defense, only allowing 2 points, and really when you're playing a team that has a 6-7 player on the other side of the court, holding up to 2 points is a pretty good accomplishment. As O'Sullivan goes in for his 2. Bounced up and taken back by Sam Smith. to Butler. In the air, puts away 2. Showing why he's such an all-star, Cerisier. Back to Lee. To the near side. Colin O'Sullivan to Cerisier. That's inside, and Hatters are all over him. Has to go back out to O'Sullivan. Now to Lee, another former Hatter. Back inside. And a failed attempt to swat it by Sam Smith. And it looks like Timothy Boutillier will have a chance to widen that margin to 3 points. So the defense for the Hatters playing it passive, going back to bite them a bit. As Smith playing it aggressive on that swat. And he'll sink it for an extra point. So now the Cardinals up by 3. And as a leaping catch made by Schlosser. Receives a pass from Smith. Back to Butler now. Butler on the far side trying to move around Cerisier. Does well to cut back. Back to Schlosser's wide open. That's swallowed up quickly. Smith now. For cross, Dittus with the pass to Butler. And down deep to Schlosser, and he'll put it in right off the backboard for 2 more points.
Now O'Sullivan's got it, and he is moving it down back to the Cardinal side. Pass to Cerisier there.
So timeout taken. I believe it's by the Upper Dublin Cardinals. Actually might have been a problem with the court there, as the cap for the volleyball games came a bit loose there. Haven't seen much or volleyball in a while. Not sure why they're so loose, but they've come up now twice. One in the early going. Now stopping the play here. As Upper Dublin has it inside Hatter zone. Boutillier with a small pass to O'Sullivan. Challenged aggressively by Butler, however he gets the pass off. Now on the move, take it in, and unable to sink 2 points there.
Now Butler has got it again. He just passed to Smith.
Chez unable to handle it. Magic keeps it on the far side to Butler. Goes down deep. Schlosser on the outside. Trying to find a way in. Fakes the shot. Butler on the far side. Trying to pass it across. Will move it there himself. Looking for 3 points. And a bit too far over. Smith with a quick pass. And Butler gets the rebound.
Yep. Now O'Sullivan is once again taking it back. Passing it off. And he's got it back.
So the Hatters lead for the first time this game with a sudden lead change there. Only by 1 point. As Lee on the move. Will receive it. Giving it back to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan trying to cut in. Back to Stover. Stover hesitates. Back to O'Sullivan. Now to Lee. Noah Lee to Cerisier. The coach is urging him to shoot. Instead, he passes it. Now Stover inside for 2 points, and he'll put the Cardinals up by 1. As Butler will start this off, going the other way. Schlosser at the point to Butler. To the near side. Now Smith on the move. And these starters have been out here so far the full game as that shot attempt. Just a bit too near, as Lee with a beautiful move and a great play as Stover puts away 2 to expand the Cardinals' lead to 3.
Okay, we got Butler bringing it back for the Hatters.
And again, Butler showing why he is such a star on this team. All that effort. And just giving off a pass. Now small pass out. That's the 3-point attempt by Schlosser. Unable to sink it. Now O'Sullivan. Far side. Stover. O'Sullivan outside the 3-point line. So is Cerisier. Butler challenging. And it goes back to Lee. To O'Sullivan now. Far side, Cerisier. Challenged by Eric Butler. Or blocked a bit by Stover. Stover gets possession inside. Challenged by Ches and a great block by Zaire Ches. And it looks like on that attempt, there's a foul by him. A bit of a questionable move by the ref to call it. Must have saw something that we didn't. Let's Stover now. Get a chance for two. First attempt, nothing but net. As we look at one of the first substitutions of the game, going off Zaire Ches, oncoming is Dan Simpson. On the other side of the court, Bertillier coming off for Upper Dublin, and then coming on is, I believe, sophomore Seaton Kukla. So Stover getting both points available to him as Butler moves up. A nice pass. Smith had time, steps back, now to the outside for Dittus for 3 points, and he'll sink it. Closing that margin just a bit, now down by 2 as Lee takes it into the offensive zone on the far side. Gives it to O'Sullivan down the middle. Cerisier. Fake movement. And they're going to say Simpson held up Stover there in the middle. I believe, no, it's, yep. So Stover got held in the middle by Simpson. And Upper Dublin, once they get in the zone, they spend a lot of time in there. And what do you think mostly contributes to that, Jill?
I think, like you said, the Hatters are playing a pretty passive defense for the moment. They're doing well, and we've got some good defensive people there, definitely, but they're taking a fairly passive approach so far, so I think that's contributing to why the Cardinals are over in their zone so much.
Absolutely, but it's proven to work well as the Hatters keeping it to a 2-point margin. If they can't contain Lee like that, as Lee outside. Now to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan into Stover. Stover creates space. An absolute giant. Hatters can't contain him.
Yep, Butler taking it back over for the Hatters, passing it off to Schlosser.
Now with only 40 seconds left, Schlosser attempts for 2. Butler on the rebound, and he can't put it away. And a foul called against the against Upper Dublin, it looks like. Like Butler was a bit aggressive there, but Schlosser will pass it out. Dittus on the outside.
Back to Butler, yep.
Fakes a shot. Now to Smith. Smith off to Simpson. Simpson pivots and gives it back to Butler at the point. Now with 18 seconds remaining. Butler challenged by Cerisier, trying to find a lane around him, and he's done it before. Fakes it. Now with 10 seconds, Butler cuts in, steps back, and can't put away 2 points. Stover stripped by Butler. Butler for 3 points, and just short of the rim. The Hatters, nothing to be ashamed about, as they'll end this first quarter 13-9 in favor of the Cardinals. So we'll be back with the second quarter, highly intensive just as the first, and we'll see you then.
The award-winning Hatboro-Horsham television network captures huge events throughout the school year. Hold on to these precious memories by purchasing a DVD or video file of the events captured by the HHTV crew. Ordering is easy. Just go to hh-tv.com, click on the DVD tab, and the forms will be listed. Follow the simple instructions for ordering, and your custom printed DVD will be yours for years to come. We have a vast library of past events that are also available to purchase. From grade school to middle school to high school, HHTV is there to capture memories that will last a lifetime.
And we're back looking live from Hatboro-Horsham Gymnasium. Tightly contested first quarter as we look on to the second. Cardinals leading by 4. But the Hatters doing well, especially near the end, to apply a lot of pressure in the Cardinals' defensive zone as O'Sullivan to start it off as he's done so much so far this game.
Yep, he's being challenged by Schlosser right now, but he passes it off.
Interesting move by the Hatters as Simpson comes off. Zaire Ches moving back on. No changes from the end of the first quarter for Upper Dublin as Schlosser in deep for 2 points. A great pass made by Eric Butler.
Now O'Sullivan is taking it back down. Looks like Schlosser's on him again. He passes it off.
Yeah, Schlosser playing a good defensive game in containing O'Sullivan. He couldn't there as the pass is made to Stover, who'll put it away for 2 more points and regain that 4-point lead for the Cardinals.
Butler moved it down for the Hatters, passed it to Schlosser, then sent it over to Smith. Smith looking for an opening, passes it off, and Butler's got it back again.
Yeah, the attempted pass picked off by Noah Lee. As O'Sullivan back to Noah. Lee fakes the shot. Stover denied by Zaire Ches. On the far side now. Noah Schlosser cuts in. Moving around to the outside. Sam Smith can't put away some of his first points of the game. He's been generally quiet. It'll be interesting to see how the Hatters adapt, as it looks like Sam Fink coming on for the Hatters as soon as they can get him on. O'Sullivan contained by Schlosser as Lee now with the attempted pass intended for Kukla. As indeed Fink will come on and Sam Smith going off. And Schlosser will start it off. For the point guard, Eric Butler. So critical for the Hatters this game. Schlosser on the outside tries to cut in. Back to Ches. Now Fink. And Dittis' pass to Butler is just too short as Butler can put away 3 points.
Spread your fingers, hand in the rim, this side.
So the Hatters will have possession back in the offensive zone. Schlosser fakes in. So good with his hand-eye coordination is Schlosser. As Butler's past the fake, back to Schlosser. Schlosser cuts back. Moves in, fakes a shot. Now to Butler, who cuts back. And Butler might be getting in his own head now. Few attempts and not too many points put up.
Ches has got it now.
So Ches couldn't hang on to it, And a substitution, Noah Lee coming off for Upper Dublin for the first time. Coming on, it looks like VJ Foster, Jr. for Upper Dublin. O'Sullivan to Stover. Stover contained as he gets the pass off. Trezier intercepted, and Butler can't catch up to that ball. That will reset the Upper Dublin Cardinals in the offensive zone, but a bit of a weak pass, and Butler does well to intercept it. Again, we talked about Schlosser's hand-eye coordination, but Butler so far has been pristine on not only passing, but also those interceptions as we've seen so far.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, it's Stover and Ches going at it for the same time, but neither of them got to the ball.
And it doesn't look like the Hatters will get possession coming out of this. Bad news for them as they need a break in the defensive zone. Looks like they've been under fire, but Cardinals haven't attempted to make too many shots. Fink comes up. Now Dittis intercepts, and that one will be possessed. Schlosser fakes the long pass and elects to take it down himself. Walks into the zone with the jump shot for 2 points. And just the second pair of points the Hatters have put up the second quarter, or will we eat back at Upper Dublin's lead.
Yep.
Fink now aggressive. Hatters playing an aggressive defense. And a timeout taken by Upper Dublin as they'll need to recoup. After an offensive breakdown, the Hatters were just all over them. And you see how the Hatters defense has changed, but
Yeah.
you name a few players that have really done, really well for the Hatters.
I think with Sam Fink coming out, he's very aggressive on defense. We're seeing he's doing very well, just not letting up. And I think that's helping the Hatters. I think it's helping other players sort of come out of their shell and play a little bit more aggressive defense so far this second quarter.
So you're touching on the Hatters defense, but we'll look at our winter sports schedule. As far as broadcasting goes, boys basketball on the 28th, same time, but versus Abington. We'll also be broadcasting girls basketball versus Wissahickon on the 29th. Boys on the 2nd versus PW. Abington for the girls on the 5th. And then boys 2 in a row on the 9th and the 11th. Quakertown and Upper Dublin respectively. And all games will be live on cable. 28 for Comcast, 33 for Comcast, 28 for Verizon. And on the Hatboro-Horsham School District YouTube channel. And we thank you for watching it currently on any 3 of those platforms. And as a strategic timeout taken, as it looks like Upper Dublin will have possession in the offensive zone. So again, we talked about Sam Fink coming on in that substitution for Smith. And Smith, when he was on, he's done a good well at containing the Cardinals, but I think the Hatters are looking to put up more points in the second quarter. And so Fink back on. Try to reinforce that aggressive state as Cerisier cutting in. Forced a step back by Butler.
Cerisier gives it to O'Sullivan, who passes it back.
Yeah, O'Sullivan's been a great playmaker, as he'll do it again here to Stover. Stover tries to cut in. And Stover, in the beginning of the game, he's been shut there. He wasn't able to be contained, but recently, especially key players like Zaire Chez stepping in and able to contain him. As Butler on the near side. Fakes in. Goes down the middle this time. And he's fouled. Won't get his initial 2 points, but he'll have the chance for 2 more. As he has a chance to tie the Hatters up. Haven't been since about this time in the first quarter. Hatters looking to eat back at that lead that the Cardinals have as his first shot just trickles in. As substitution made, O'Sullivan this time coming off for another starter, Noah Lee. Now Butler, his second attempt goes in, so the Hatters will tie up the game with just under 4 minutes remaining in this first half.
Cerisier brought it down, passed it, and now it's back with him.
Cerisier looking back. Now Lee taking in that pass from Kukla. Short pass now. Stover in deep. Cerisier for 3 points was wide open, can't put it away. Flusher eats up that rebound and he'll take it right up in the center of the court. Goes back to Fink. Having a bit trouble controlling it. As Chez challenged by Stover. Butler back to Dittus. Schlosser for 3 points and he'll sink it. Noah Schlosser putting away 3 points for the Hatters.
Cerisier sends it to Lee. Cardinals are looking aggressive. They don't like losing, it would seem.
Absolutely, and obviously the Hatters don't either, as they've now fought back now 7 unanswered points since the first quarter. Back across now Cerisier. Fakes a step inside, and that's one of the things for the Hatters is they're giving the people on the outside too much time. But they've been looking out as the last 2 3-point opportunities haven't gone in. Now Schlosser from behind the backboard. Noah Schlosser trying to improve on his impressive night so far. Unable to do so, but he is fouled, so we'll have the chance for 2. Try to be the first team to hit 20 points. Schlosser's first shot and up. So far in this game, the free throws have been, well, perfect. As Zaire Chez goes off, coming on Josh Burrell. Number 35 for the Hatters on that far side. That's Schlosser's second attempt up, and that one's in as well. So the Hatters 5 points ahead of the Cardinals, making it a 2-possession game.
All right, O'Sullivan once again being challenged by Finks. He tries to get it in, passes it off.
And O'Sullivan also on, as well as Boutillier, so the Cardinals trying to shake up their lines. They're trying to find a response for the Hatters. Sullivan trying to cut in, something he hasn't done so often. Challenged by Sprill, and he'll put away 2 points. And that will be negated. So Josh Burrell, strong play to contain O'Sullivan. And another timeout taken. As teams going to their respective sides, Hatters up by 5. Certainly a change of events from the beginning of this quarter.
Yeah, I think the Hatters, they're starting to come out of their shell. They're definitely starting to play more aggressively. I think especially on defense, we're seeing them be much more aggressive in that area.
Absolutely, and again, you play aggressive defense. Sometimes you can get burned, but so far the Hatters playing great, especially when you get your big guys up and, into the game, including, Simpson, Sprill, as well as we saw multiple times Ches coming on, for the Hatters, playing a great aggressive defense, and that, of course, translates to the offense. They're able to get that ball down the field a few times. As we now look at the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Teams trotting back onto the court. Hatters certainly fired up as they're looking to get ahead of 500. And again, looking at last season, as we highlighted in the open, Hatters only had 1 win on the season. So realistically, this is a statement win to solidify this coach for at least another season or so.
Definitely.
So Fink starting in his own end. Looks like he'll immediately pass it off to Schlosser as soon as he gets it. That he will do. As we enter 2 minutes to go, Schlosser cutting in, trying to get around O'Sullivan, challenged by Stover as well. Schlosser diving to it, getting it to Fink, and this time intercepted by Boutillier.
O'Sullivan takes it, and it's in.
So Boutillier's pass negated, as that ball was on the ground for way too long. And the Hatters will keep possession. So great play by Fink, as well as Schlosser to keep possession. We saw Schlosser a bit last season coming out of his shell, but this is certainly a breakout year. As now Butler, the senior, for 2 points, just short of the rim.
Now Stover's got it, being challenged by Butler, but he's taking it down. Passes it, and Lee gets it in.
So again, Stover's initial move to get around Butler, creating that play. Butler not happy as he'll cut in. And they're going to call it a travel. I don't know. I think he established his pivot foot. Or offensive foul, excuse me. As possession is surrendered. Back to Upper Dublin. So Upper Dublin finally responding after Hatters coming back 9 straight points. As O'Sullivan takes it, trying to find a way around Fink. Intercepted by Butler. Looks like he took it right out of his hand. Cutting back, pulling out Boutillier. And Dennis's shot for 3 points. A beautiful pass by Fink as well to see Dennis open. That's now coming back down. As Foster's pass. So it looks like Butler, when he intercepted that, was stepping out of bounds. As now Boutillier on, another key player for Upper Dublin. Trying to find a lane, finds O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan in speed, and will get 2 points for the Cardinals. They're down by 4 points.
Yep, now Butler's got it. He's taking it down, starting to gear up. Looks like Lee is going to challenge him, but Butler passes it to Schlosser.
Yeah, Schlosser now moving in. Talked about him a bit last play. Sprill, long pass out to Butler. Butler moving in back out to Sprill. Sprill. Now to Schlosser, who fakes the shot convincingly, takes the second one. Now the rebound for Fink, and he'll sink it. Hatters up by 6. And with 15 seconds to go, Upper Dublin looking to put up at least 2 points. As Lee to the middle with time. Foster stripped by Butler. And he regains possession. Butler again. Now challenging Lee. The ball up. And Foster unable to put it away as the buzzer will sound, closing off an exhilarating first half. Hatters climbing back into the lead as they now lead the Cardinals by 6 to end out the first half. So the second half still ahead of us. Plenty to look forward to as Upper Dublin continuing to fight back against the Hatboro-Horsham Hatters.
It's the crush of your dreams. Answer him.
Yeah, but I'm a little busy right now.
Ooh, a double text. Guess you have to answer him now.
Yeah, okay, maybe just one quick answer. Oh my...
Nothing is worth risking your life. Not even Johnny.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS Guest Teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time. Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, The STS guest teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time. The award-winning Hatboro-Horsham television network captures huge events throughout the school year. Hold on to these precious memories by purchasing a DVD or video file of the events captured by the HHTV crew. Ordering is easy. Just go to hh-tv.com, click on the DVD tab, and the forms will be listed. Follow the simple instructions for ordering and your custom printed DVD will be yours for years to come. We have a vast library of past events that are also available to purchase. From grade school to middle school to high school, HHTV is there to capture memories that will last a lifetime. The award-winning Hatboro-Horsham television network provides a variety of programming serving the HH community, from news about our school district to our award-winning sports coverage to special events throughout the whole district. HHTV informs, educates, and entertains our community. We can be viewed on cable, YouTube, and Facebook. Come check us out. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, hh-tv.com. HHTV, your source of school district news, information, and entertainment.
Ooh, it's the crush of your dreams. Answer him.
Yeah, but I'm a little busy right now.
Ooh, a double text. Guess you have to answer him now.
Yeah, okay, maybe just one quick answer. Oh my...
Nothing is worth risking your life. Not even Johnny.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS Guest Teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time. The award-winning Hatboro-Horsham television network captures huge events throughout the school year. Hold on to these precious memories by purchasing a DVD or video file of the events captured by the HHTV crew. Ordering is easy. Just go to hh-tv.com, click on the DVD tab, and the forms will be listed. Follow the simple instructions for ordering, and your custom printed DVD will be yours for years to come. We have a vast library of past events that are also available to purchase. From grade school to middle school to high school, HHTV is there to capture memories that will last a lifetime.
And welcome back for the third quarter of tonight's boys basketball game. Hatboro-Horsham here versus Upper Dublin. Hatboro-Horsham is currently leading 25-19. Really coming out and being more aggressive during this past quarter. Upper Dublin is a little bit behind, so we're going to see if they catch up.
Yeah. So, as you mentioned, the Hatters now up by 6. They entered last quarter down by 2, shifted to more of an aggressive defense, and really, I mean, you look at those stats there, and you're like, oh, these are pretty even teams. But going into this game, Upper Dublin's record is 5-1. Hatters 1-1. So realistically, you're looking at a team that is coming in this game plenty of swagger versus the Hatters. Still trying to pick up momentum. Again, 4 games postponed. The Hatters might pull off an upset here, as they'll have to still battle it out for 2 more quarters.
Yep.
So Smith back on.
Yep,
I think playing much of that second quarter. As Butler trying to find a lane to the middle. Schlosser for 2 points. And it just bounces off the rim.
Yep. So now Upper Dublin's got it, and they're looking to score. You see Cerizia has it, passed it to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan being challenged by Schlosser, passing it off to Lee. Lee taking it back to Cerizia. Back to O'Sullivan. Schlosser is still on him. Back to Cerizia. They're trying to find an opening to score, and the Hatters are not making it easy. Still just passing it around the outside, O'Sullivan. And it's off the rim. Butler's got it. He sends it to Schlosser. They're moving it back towards Hatters territory.
Yeah, something I've noticed about that defensive play by the Hatters is they're playing really aggressive on key guys, especially Stover, playing really physical and getting in there, not letting them get any space.
Oh, steal by Lee. Lee's looking for that opening, passes it to O'Sullivan. And Upper Dublin gets it, bounces off. Stover is able to get it in for 2 points. Now,
so again, I mean, the Hatters are covering him really physically, but you can see there he's able to create space. And when you're 6'7" in a high school league, it really helps you to put up 2 points on a drive.
definitely, definitely.
And it looks like here, Smith, to tie his shoe real quick.
Yep. Right, looks like Smith's got it, sends it back to Butler. Butler gets it, and it goes right in.
Yeah, Butler there again with that smaller frame, but he does so much with that, creating his own space, finding space. He's able to put it away.
Definitely. Cerizia shoots, but he does not score. Schlosser's got it and is taking it back to the Hatters' side now. And he's going to try and score. Oh, just misses. Now O'Sullivan's got it, running it back.
Yeah, so it looks like coming up the Hatters took a foul to try to slow down momentum. As Upper Dublin will take possession in the offensive zone.
O'Sullivan passes it into Stover, back to O'Sullivan. He's running it around. Butler's on him, but he still manages to get it in. Okay, looks like we got Schlosser coming off.
Yeah, it looks like Sam Fink comes back on for the Hatters.
Stover sends it in for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, Hatters looking real sloppy to start this second half, and they're not only playing a really hollow defense, as we've seen a lot, but they're giving up points left and right and letting the Cardinals come back into this game.
Stover gets it right in for Upper Dublin, just there. Now Fink's got it, passes it to Butler. Butler going pretty much unchallenged for a little bit. And it's off the rim.
Yeah, it's almost like they have guys back and they're waiting for Butler to come back on that offensive play. They've been trapped on that quite a few times, but especially there, Bertillier gets back and able to shut down Butler.
Definitely Fink passes it in and it goes around Butler over to Smith. Then back to Ches. Back to Butler. There's still Hatters looking for that opening. Butler's in, and it bounces off. Stover takes possession.
Struggle for possession there. As you can see, again, the Hatters really rushing up, but Smith not giving any inch there.
Okay. So Upper Dublin having possession now as O'Sullivan takes it back. Passes it to Cerisier. Back to O'Sullivan.
Hatters in a defensive and really passive formation right now. You might want to watch out for that.
Off the backboard, it looks like Fink's got possession. O'Sullivan is challenging him, but he's going to find a way.
Upper Dublin also looks hollow down the middle, playing it more aggressive this time.
Butler sends it over to Ches, sends it back to Butler. Butler bounces off, but Fink. Oh, it's almost in. Hatters still struggling for those points.
Yeah, Hatters really trying to find a way to climb back into this and get momentum on their side. Looks like Upper Dublin has a lot of the swagger, and the Hatters trying to reverse that.
Absolutely, we're seeing some switches. We are seeing Kukla come back on for Upper Dublin, I believe. Fink passes it in, it goes to Butler.
Yeah, using that agility to jump up for that ball and get possession.
It's to Fink, then Dittis, then Butler again. So Hatters, they're keeping the ball moving, and it's in by Kyle Dittis.
Something you can see about the Hatters is that they're not challenging the rebound that much, and they're trying to go for those big shot and big points.
Absolutely. O'Sullivan gets it. Right. Now it looks like Smith is out for the Hatters and Schlosser is back in. And Schlosser's been a pretty strong player so far tonight. So we're going to see how this shakes up the dynamic. Stover's got it for Upper Dublin. Gets dropped. Dittis trips over the ball a little bit. And refs are making a call.
Yeah, I think that was a really good defensive play by Upper Dublin. I mean, they were able to apply pressure, but as for Dittis, he looked like he ran before he had full possession, and he ends up getting burned on that one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so Hatters are going to inbound the ball after that jump session. Butler's got it. He's moving. Looks like Cerisier is on him for the moment, but Butler passes it off to Fink, who runs it. Schlosser's got it now. Looking for that opening. He shoots. He scores! This brings the Hatters score up to 32. Now 8 points ahead of Upper Dublin. O'Sullivan moving it, challenged by Fink. And Butler as well.
Sort of came out of nowhere on that one. I think he surprised not only us, but also O'Sullivan on that play.
O'Sullivan inbounds it to Cerisier. Cerisier passes it to Lee, who's challenged by Didis, but still manages to go. And it bounces in. Fink's got it, passes it into Butler.
Yeah, on that play, the Hatters really condensed in their defensive zone, gave him enough space, and Lee was able to get off a clean shot.
Okay, Didis shoots. Oh, miss.
Yeah, retaliatory play, it looks like, by Cerisier. Bit out of character for him as that ball came up and he brought it down. I'm not sure what he was thinking on that play, but they're giving possession to Upper Dublin on that, as Simpson's going to have to go off. Upper Dublin trying to claw back, and it's exactly the grittiness that they're trying to put into this, but maybe not so blatant on that next time.
Okay, Stover's got it now for Upper Dublin, then Cerisier. And all the way around to O'Sullivan, back to Stover. Just misses.
So again, the Hatters condensing, but they're playing really sloppy to try to get that ball back, and something that the Hatters are going to have to turn around pretty soon before Cardinals come back.
Definitely.
They have kept them at the lead. Or at their deficit, I should say.
And it's in for the Cardinals. Score is now 32-27. So Cardinals are slowly starting to climb back up. Left to see how the Hatters respond. It's in. Looks like Schlosser has it. He passes it in to Fink.
Yeah, I think even if that didn't go in, the Hatters moved a bit early on that one. And it jumped a bit.
Butler trying to find that opening.
Yeah, you can see Upper Dublin trying to press the Hatters to the outside. As I've said, they're playing really hollow inside, but they're not letting the Hatters in, and so far they haven't really gotten burned on that.
Absolutely. Now Lee has it for the Cardinals.
Cerisier's open on the far side.
Then to O'Sullivan, who sends it to Cerisier. Cerisier sends it back to O'Sullivan. Looks like Fink is still playing that aggressive defense for the Hatters. Lee's got it. He shoots, bounces off the rim. Okay. Hatters foul, and looks like Stover is going to get it again.
Yeah, Stover playing physical really started to frustrate the Hatters defense. You need to look at the score clock and see who's really in the lead. As a nice block by Schlosser.
Oh, and Schlosser's taking it. Oh, and it's in! Oh!
Yeah, taken down after that one. Schlosser's still able to find 2 points as that one's intercepted.
Yep. Now Sam Fink's got the ball back for the Hatters. There's nobody on him at the moment, so he's just going down. Looks like he's going to find somebody passes it to Schlosser, who sends it over to Butler. Then over to Didis. Didis sends it to Fink. It's going. Hatters are moving the ball all around at the moment. And it's Fink back to Schlosser. Once again, the Hatters are trying to find a way in, but Cardinals are not letting them.
Yeah, Schlosser not looking too sure-footed so far in this third quarter. Slipped up a few times on that ball.
Oh, and it's off the rim. Upper Dublin. Stover catches it.
Yeah, a bit of a weird play as it looked like Schlosser was unhappy with that play and incidentally bounced it to an open man.
Yeah, we're seeing Upper Dublin go to Stover a lot, which makes sense since he is 6'7". Okay, Eric Butler has it now for the Hatters. Passes it off to Didis, then to Fink. They're just moving the ball all around, trying to see who's got an opening.
Yeah, it looked like Butler was tripped up there. And I don't think that they're going to give possession to the Hatters. No, they will. Fink will inbound it.
Well, it looks like they're going to have Butler inbound it, actually, from what I'm seeing. Butler inbounds. Schlosser picks it up. Yep. And we are out of time in the third quarter. Score right now is 34-30, so the Cardinals are slowly but surely trying to close the gap with the Hatters.
So, again, looking back to the first half, Hatters brought in a new coach, and really they're trying to turn their season around. However, their coach, Coach Fidel, graduated from Hatboro-Horsham in the class of 1978. Now, you might want to be sitting down. So, Rick Fidel, again, graduating in 1978. You might want to have to sit down for this one because that was 52 years ago, and he's back on the court coaching the Hatters and trying to restart and shake up this organization.
Yeah, and I think from what I've been seeing so far tonight, looks like he's been pretty successful. The Hatters, as the game goes on, coming out of their shell, playing some more aggressive defense. A little bit sloppy this third quarter, but I'm thinking that maybe fourth quarter we're going to see them come back with some really strong plays, hopefully.
Yeah, I remember last year we had a game against New Hope Soulbury, of which he actually coached at that time. We got burned pretty bad, so it's nice to have him on the team. And again, his reputation for putting together good teams and taking them all the way is certainly showing in this game, taking on a 5-1 team and currently leading them by 4 points heading into the fourth quarter.
All right, Stover's got it, passes it to O'Sullivan. And back to Stover. Bounces off the rim. Butler takes possession.
Yeah, a lot of times Stover being triple teamed, even quadruple teamed by the Hatters.
Ooh, and it's off the rim for the Hatters. Now Lee being challenged by Schlosser.
Yeah, Schlosser tripped up. I believe that was Lee there as he was trying to enter the Hatters defensive zone. Eric Butler coming up for the first time. That's huge for the Hatters. Again, a one-on-one for Lee. Try to eat back at the Hatters' lead.
Ooh, off the backboard. Schlosser's got it for the Hatters now. O'Sullivan looks like he's going to challenge, but Schlosser passes it to Fink and then over to Ches and Smith before he has the chance. Back to Dittis and then back to Fink. Schlosser again. Over to Smith. And the Hatters trying to find that opening. Ches passes it to Schlosser.
On that interception now, the Upper Dublin Cardinals not giving the Hatters any space. And that time Hatters returning the favor, but that results in a foul against, I believe that was Noah Schlosser. O'Sullivan for his first chance for two, and as he'll take foul shots here.
First one is right on in. All right, O'Sullivan's gearing up to take his second shot.
Yeah, as you saw, Butler comes back on for the Hatters.
And it's in. Butler is back on, as Alex mentioned. Passes it to Ches, who gives it back to Butler.
Yeah.
Yep.
Upper Dublin converting on that second chance, making it 2 points, and makes it a 1 point game. Real nail biter heading into the next 3/4 of this fourth quarter.
Yep. Turnover by the Hatters. All right, looks like O'Sullivan is going to inbound it, pass to Cerisier.
And the Cardinals heading into this half, we're down by 6. They really have a lot of swagger going now.
They do. Cerisier takes the shot, bounces off. Dittis gets it for the Hatters. Passes it to Fink. They're moving it down.
Yeah, Cerisi hasn't taken the three-pointer too often, but most of the times it has been wide left. See if he can fix that up by the end of the fourth quarter.
Fink passes it to Smith. Looks like a foul against Upper Dublin.
Yeah, again, Upper Dublin trying to play aggressive against the Hatters, as the Hatters have done well to play aggressive against them. However, it results in a foul, just like the Hatters have been doing. Also, something I've noticed, Dittus has been tightly held on to. His three-pointer is deadly this game, and especially Noah Lee not giving him any space.
Absolutely. Cerizier's got it now for the Cardinals. Passes it to Stover, passes it to O'Sullivan, then to Lee. Looking for that opening. The Hatters are trying not to give him one. And back to Cerisier. Oh.
Another defensive penalty against the Hatters. They need to clean this up as the Cardinals have the chance to tie and even pull ahead in this game there.
Yeah. So it looks like Cerisier is going to take these shots for the Cardinals. Oh.
The Hatters need to take a timeout and reverse this momentum that the Cardinals have, as coming back on, they'll have a chance for 2 more points.
Definitely. I think the Cardinals were down at the end of the first half, so they were fighting, and they're fighting to come back. All right, so these are the next couple of games for the Hatboro-Horsham boys basketball team. 7 p.m. all the time. We have on the 28th against Abington, the 29th against Wissahickon. On February 2nd, they're going to be playing Plymouth Whitemarsh. On February 5th, they will be playing Abington again. And on February 9th, they will be playing Quakertown.
Yeah, and you see at the bottom of the screen so far, 4 of their games have been postponed out of the 6 that they played. You can say 7, including tonight. And again, looking at that schedule, it's alternating home and away. See if the Hatters can adapt to that over the next few games. And, well, first we got to finish up this one, as the Hatters need to hang on as we're nearing the end of the game.
Definitely, the Hatters need to get their act together if they want to keep their lead and increase their lead and hopefully win the game tonight. All right, we have Cerisier shooting for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, again, DJ Cerisier, a great athletic name for the Hatters over the past season, and this time taking his talents to Upper Dublin, and they've well enjoyed it. It looks like the Hatters will take possession in their defensive zone after an offensive zone penalty against, or foul.
Yep, Upper Dublin pressuring the Hatters with this full court press right here. Nice pass to Eric Butler. Oh! Almost had the shot, but blocked by Upper Dublin once again.
Yeah, this time it's Stover able to get in there, get a hand on that ball, and Butler hasn't been denied too often, and let's see how he retaliates to that.
Oh, and Ches gets it in for the Hatters. O'Sullivan has possession again for Upper Dublin. Fink's staying on him, Fink's challenging him.
Yeah, Ches back on Stover, doing a good job and playing a really physical defense. And points negated after an offensive foul. Oh, communication going back and forth on who's shooting. As for the Hatters, it looks like Schlosser and Butler will be coming on soon. Butler on the Hatters' side is in a bit of discomfort. He might have a bit of a cramp, it looks like, on his calf, and trying to walk it off, stretch it. As the Hatters really need him heading toward the ends of this game.
Looks like Cerisier is going to be shooting for the Cardinals. First one is right in. Right, gearing up for that second shot. And that one is in as well.
On the Hatters sideline, it looks like Eric Butler getting some attention from the trainer for the Hatters. Keeping an eye on that as the game continues. You can see the upper middle part of your screen.
All right, Upper Dublin, Stover has got it. Passes it off to Cerisier. Yep. And Upper Dublin taking the lead by 1 point. As Hatboro-Horsham Smith passes it to Schlosser and then over to Fink.
Yeah, Hatters taking the bend, don't break mentality, but there they broke. The Upper Dublin Cardinals coming into this half trailing by 6. And a smart play by Schlosser to tip it off Foster's foot. I believe they're going to give possession to the Hatters after that play.
Yep, now we've got a timeout going.
Again, I think that timeout was taken after that smart play by Schlosser. So I do think the Hatters will come back on with possession.
Yep. Looks like Butler is walking back to join the huddle. We'll see if he comes back on for the rest of this quarter. I think the Hatters need him. He's a very, very strong player.
Absolutely, and it looks like he's back on.
And Eric Butler.
Yeah, he'll take to the court.
Yep, he's coming back on.
Yeah, a bit shaken up after that play where he got, well, to put it in simpler terms, denied by Stover in the offensive zone. And since then, I mean, Upper Dublin's just been walking with that swagger, and the Hatters need to pick up their act near the end.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a clean slate. They're only down by 1 point.
Yep,
now
they can definitely
can
come back from this. Schlosser's got it. Passes it to Dittis. He passes it to Ches. Then to Fink. And Fink sends it to Schlosser. Schlosser shoots, and it's in! This takes the Hatters up to 39. They're leading by 2 points now as O'Sullivan brings it back. Cerisier to O'Sullivan for the Cardinals. Then over to Lee.
Cardinals, what a quick shot here. Cerisier has a lot of time. That's dangerous for the Hatters.
Yep. And it's back to Cerisier, then to Lee, then back again. They're moving it around. And it's off the rim. Schlosser gets it.
Excuse me, that was not the Cardinals asking them to shoot it. It was pressure from the Hatters bench.
All right, Butler has it, sends it to Ches. Then it goes back to Butler. Hatters trying to find that opening. Butler shoots, and it's right in. Hatters score up to 41 now. They're making a comeback.
Yeah, there it looked like Schlosser got in the lane, but on the other side of the court, a player that's been getting a lot of attention recently, Noah Schlosser, after that last 3 points. Upper Dublin really converting on him and trying to deny him.
Absolutely. Ooh, Schlosser got knocked down, but it looks like he's all right.
Yeah, Stover trying to create that space from earlier, and the Hatters trying to stand up to him. However, the Hatters get called for the foul.
Looks like Stover is going to take these shots again. First one goes right in. Oh, next one's a little bit of a miss. Butler's got it.
Yeah, huge play by Butler to jump on that rebound. Keep this a 2-possession game. Well, 3 if you get lucky.
Schlosser's got it. He's moving it down, looking for somebody to pass to. Oh, but he sees a little bit of an opening.
Yeah, foul called there against Upper Dublin. They've done well to not allow the Hatters to go for a couple of foul shots. That would be detrimental at this stage of the game.
Absolutely. Schlosser passes it in. It goes to Dittis. He's moving it on to Fink. Then back to Butler. Butler's trying to find a way in, passes it to Schlosser on the far side. Schlosser runs it in, passes it back to Butler. Butler found a little bit of that opening. Shoots, and it's in!
Yeah, Butler absolutely aerodynamic, able to get in there.
Definitely.
And get 2 points for the Hatters.
Cerisier passes to Lee, then over to O'Sullivan. Cardinals trying to find an opening, but the Hatters they're playing a good defense. It bounces off the rim, and O'Sullivan takes possession.
So you can see there, Upper Dublin cutting inside, trying to spread out the Hatters' defense, but they're consolidating around Stover. They're doing a good job.
Eric Butler takes possession, but it goes out.
Eric Butler now with a bit of a limp, favoring that left calf, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think he'll stay on as he'll have the chance to go for 2 points. Definitely shaken up after that one.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's one of the things when you're dealing with players that create their own room by making moves.
Yeah.
One of the risks that you run is an injury, and realistically, what he's suffered so far doesn't look to be so major. Just looks like cramp here, another cramp there, but realistically, you got to watch out for that stuff and maybe give Butler a bit more passing options as we head into the last 2 minutes of play.
Yep. Yeah, I think looks like the Hatters may have called this timeout to give Butler a little bit of time to relax and feel better going into the last 2 minutes of this fourth quarter of the game tonight. Yeah,
you can also see on both sidelines the coaches look a bit animated talking to their players. Not so much on the Hatters side, but they're trying to converse with each other, trying to find out the game plan, because realistically this is still anybody's game. You know, the Hatters have done a good job at keeping the Cardinals down to about 5 points for the majority of the second half. They're trying not to have another scare.
Absolutely. It looks like the teams are going to start coming back on.
Yeah, really important to think about. The Hatters have 2 timeouts left. Cardinals have 3, so especially the Cardinals get into the offensive zone near the later parts of the game, it will be really strategic to use them then. That was clock management.
Butler's first shot bounces off the backboard. Upper Dublin takes possession. And it's O'Sullivan running it down past Stover, but Ches is on him as well as Schlosser.
Yeah, it looks like Stover caught the Hatters a bit off guard there, but he wasn't in his office like usual.
Then it's to Cerisier.
Fans calling for a travel there. Ref didn't see it.
Oh, and Butler gets it. Oh. Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to call a foul against Upper Dublin right there. As Butler another chance for 2. He's just putting it all out there, trying to get the Hatters above 500.
Absolutely. Looks like a sub for the Cardinals.
Such a pivotal point for the for both teams, really.
Yeah. Kukla just came on for the Cardinals. Butler's gearing up to take these foul shots. First one is a miss, but Schlosser takes possession. Passes it. Fink gets it, I believe.
Yeah, Fink almost tripped over his own legs, and Sproul was calling for it. And Fink didn't make that pass in time.
O'Sullivan running it down to the other side. Passes to Kukla, then Cerisier. Cerisier takes a shot, overshoots it right into Didis' hands.
It's weird. Stover wasn't there to jump on that rebound, and it looks like they're taking their foot off the gas a bit inside, trying to go for those big 3-pointers.
Yep.
The Upper Dublin trying to stop the clock here with a minute remaining.
Looks like some more foul shots. Ches this time going to take the shots.
Yeah, the senior Zaire Ches hasn't had too many foul shots, but let's see what he can do here.
First one bounces off. Upper Dublin Cardinals take possession. Lee trying to find a way out. Finds O'Sullivan, who's running it over to Cerisier.
Spurrill really aggressive covering on Stover.
Absolutely. Hatters just not giving many options, but Stover gets it. Oh, and it's just barely a miss for the Cardinals.
That's surprising there. Cerisier hasn't had a perfect night on three-pointers, but he can certainly put him in. Hatters are giving him a lot of time.
Looks like Stover's going to take some shots now. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, 39 seconds. He can make this a one-possession game.
First one is right in. Looks like another timeout has been called.
Yeah, Hatters down to one timeout here as they enter the later stage, or the latter stages of the game, excuse me. And depending on how Stover does on this next free throw, can make it a one-possession game. The Hatters want to try to prevent that as much as they can, and that comes down to, trying to prevent these really poor penalties that they're taking in their own zone.
Absolutely. All right, so if Upper Dublin makes this next foul shot, they're going to try and do a full court press and a turnover against the Hatters, so we're going to have to see what happens.
Yeah, even then, if he misses, they're going to jump on that rebound, and if the Hatters get to it, they're still going to do a full court press. It's all or nothing now for the Cardinals. Try to keep this swagger going.
Yep. Hatters leading by 4 points as we have 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter tonight.
Yeah, their fastest guy, Lee, out at the point, ready to jump in as soon as he can.
And it's in. Cardinals up to 40 as Fink takes possession for the Hatters. Passes it off to Schlosser.
Schlosser with great agility, able to get up and get possession there. And Upper Dublin trying to foul him out. And he can make this a two-possession game here, depending on what he can do here.
Right, Schlosser gearing up to take these foul shots. The first one is right in.
Yeah, crucial point made by Schlosser there.
Now this makes it a two-possession game as Schlosser gets ready to take that second shot. That one in as well. Lee with possession for the Cardinals, aggressively running down court. Going, just misses, but Stover gets it in.
Yeah, Stover playing aggressive on that rebound again as Cardinals take one of their 3 timeouts. Only trailing by 3 now.
So Upper Dublin trying to create this turnover off of a full court press if they can. And if they cannot get the ball quickly, they're going to foul the Hatters. That's what we're looking out for in the last just about 30 seconds of this game.
Yeah, trying to slow down that clock and get as much time as they can. Obviously, before they fouled on Schlosser, he gets 2 points, and they respond with 2 of their own to make this a one-possession game yet again. So Upper Dublin trying to find, a hiccup in the Hatters, and it all depends on Fink here if he can get this out of the zone.
Fink's looking for an opening, sees Butler.
Yeah, crucial
Butler's
there.
going.
Butler holding on to it, and the clock was ticking, and they're going to foul out Butler here.
Right, looks like Butler's going to take the foul shots now as everybody gets into position.
O'Sullivan for Upper Dublin ready to go if they can get back possession, but making it a two-possession game yet again.
First one was right in for Butler. As was the second one. Upper Dublin takes possession. Lee moving aggressively to Cerisier. Fink blocks him, gets knocked to the ground. Okay.
Yeah, so an offensive foul there by Cerisier, as it looks like Fink took a knee to the mouth, and those points will be negated as the Hatters are up by 5 with 20 seconds remaining.
Goes to Butler.
Yeah, commentary not too hard when you get into the end of the game as they're trying to foul out the Hatters as much as they can. Slow down that clock, but each second that goes by and each point that they make on these free throws are really crucial in starting to put the nail in the coffin.
Absolutely. First shot goes right in.
Now, depending on if he makes this, that makes it a 3-possession game and really puts it out of reach for the Cardinals.
Oh, and it's off the rim. Stover passes it to Cerisier. Then
Yeah,
over
still
to
a 2-possession
O'Sullivan.
game.
Bounces off the rim, then back to Cerisier, but the Cardinals still aren't able to sink it in. As Butler has it. And as the clock runs out, it looks like the Hatters have won tonight's game 48-42.
So looking there, Eric Butler, a crucial part in this win. And the Hatters certainly looking to go beyond 2 wins, but this is certainly a statement win tonight for the Hatters. Let's see what they can do for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. All right. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight for this incredible boys basketball game, the Hatters against the Cardinals. And we will see you on Thursday for some more basketball action.